No, I appreciate you guys taking some time to, stop by and hang out and everything.
We're appreciative.
I mean, that's fair. It's a mutual thing. We're all looking out for each other.
Nobody wanted to talk to us, so we're in trouble.
That is very true. That would be kind of problematic, especially, the band is just starting out. Like, if nobody wants to talk to you, like, that's a big problem.
It would be a problem.
But do want to say welcome to Louisville, Louder Than Life. You guys opened the main stage, and how was the reaction? I mean, I did get to catch some of it, but from your vantage point, how was everything?
It's surprising, actually. Fairly shocking. Yeah, I think the word is out, and we got thrown on a lot of these festivals at the last second.
Yeah.
Where everything is brand new, there's no record out, and God bless the management team, because they're like, I need you to squeeze Flat Black in anywhere. Put them next to the porta potties. They just need to play. But I know there was an amazing turnout. I just think that it seems to me that, and I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's a fairly good buzz happening, which is what we wanted. Yeah. This is Rob, by the way. He's the drummer.
Rob checking in.
Yeah, he's the most powerful drummer in heavy metal.
I mean, it sounded powerful from where I was standing. I was a little bit further back, and I was still like, "Oh, did they leave the volume a little too loud?" But I don't think it can get too loud.
We kidnapped Godsmack's front of house guy because he's really good.
There you go. Hey, that's a smart move. Like, just grab the best and roll with it. But it was great seeing you guys doing everything. And again, I know last minute, just adding to the set list and everything. And like you said, I mean, you guys are still new. There's only 2 songs out, so I mean, it's got to be tough. Just kind of winning the crowd over with only 2 songs that they actually know of. It's trying to impress with everything else, right?
Look, the idea is to write songs that will translate live.
Okay.
So, regardless of the fact that their songs or their album's not out, you want people to go, what was that one song they played? I really like that one song. That's how we used to do it back in the day when I was a club band. You couldn't write things that were too complicated. The idea was that the audience had to leave going, I would watch that again, or I can't wait to get the demo, or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the approach. I wanted to debut this thing live, because if it doesn't have that effectiveness live, then it doesn't matter. I mean, the records are easy to make effective because you got the computer, you got everything, but live, it has to be effective live.
Yeah, and I know, like, throughout your entire career, you've really been about what's the next challenge, what's the next mountain to climb, and I mean, like, being a veteran, I mean, you've done so much between different bands, and I mean, even as being a hired gun, like, just everything. So, this being a new challenge, like, what was kind of the mindset that led to it, as far as, I guess the saying is, like, if it stops becoming fun, you stop doing it, but it's still got to be fun. So what is, like, the next challenge that you see, like, in your mind?
Well, that's a great question. Look, I mean, I have a to-do list that would shock you. And one thing that a lot of people may not know is that we videotaped the entire 3-year process of building this album, building the band, and because I am a vidiot, I videotape everything. So I documented the whole thing. So you asked me what's next. After the Godsmack tour ends in November, I think it would make sense to put that movie together.
I love it. I mean, it's fun getting to just branch out and have so many different outlets now. And like you were talking about technology when it comes to recording and everything, but everything else that's out there, I mean, if you're doing movie stuff, between social media, I mean, all the things, it just seems to add up to so many things where it's like, all right, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. So like, how are you able to, like, you said it's a long to-do list, how are you able to, like, kind of just keep track of all of it?
Well, God bless Apple, because they make a great shared note app.
Get ready, because there's going to be a lot of Flat Black stuff coming, and this has been so fun playing this, and like Louder Than Life and Danny Wimmer, the whole thing. The crowd was amazing, and yeah, we're just so grateful to be here and have this opportunity. So we're giving 110%, and yeah, it's the most fun we could ever have.
I'm here for it. I mean, like I said, the set was fantastic. It sounded awesome. And you said that, I mean, the album is done and you're just kind of waiting for the right moment here?
Well, the album was done in January.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the album's been done since January. But I wanted to get a record deal. I wanted to get the right management team, the right agent. I think of course we want the attention and we want the but I thought without the proper team in place, good music can get lost very easily or overlooked very easily, and I didn't want that to happen to this. Patience is the key to success.
100%. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing the album when it eventually does come out. And I mean, just hearing the set, like, I know we're in for a treat with all of that. And I do have one more question. And like, I usually like to ask this to bands, but I mean, like, since you guys are just starting out, it doesn't really apply to Flat Black necessarily. But throughout your entire career, I mean, with different bands and everything, when you put together a set list in your mind, headlining set, you got staple songs that you're always going to play, new songs, anything. When you look back at any of your other bands, is there a song that you wish you could have thrown into the set list, but it just never made the cut for whatever reason? It was always that first song that got cut, but it was like, I really wish we could make this happen.
Jeez. Well, look, we got signed with 16 finished master recordings. So we're only playing, how many are we playing live?
7, 8.
Like 7 or 8 songs. So you have to imagine that, there's another, entire record that we're not playing that I want to play. But look, here's the thing. We're not playing in front of our fans. We're playing in front of strangers that don't know anything about us. So in that scenario, my experience has been pick the exciting songs and deliver a short and potent punch,
For sure. Well, I'm here for it. Again, looking forward to the album, and you guys got another month of touring, and I'll be on the lookout for the album and the movie. So hopefully we'll get some more info from you guys in the very near future. But I appreciate you guys taking the time.
Thank you.
I know you got some bourbon or something right there.
No. Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer. Okay, it's got the same color. I mean,
drink. That's why I leave it out of photos, because I don't want my wife to go, "What the hell?"
Be like, "What are you doing?"
Jack Daniels for breakfast?
Oh my gosh. I mean, that can get a little bit dangerous here in bourbon country, but it's all good though. But I appreciate you guys taking the time. Enjoy the rest of the day. Hey, we're here for you. So looking forward to more new music for sure.